Hi everybody, today I'll be making jackfruit halwa. I'm using half of the jackfruit to make the Chakka halwa. I have 2 palm sugar jaggery that I'm using. I'm going to be pouring some water and bring it to boil, and then I'm going to cool it and then pour it into the jackfruit. And this jaggery is really good. It's a palm sugar jaggery and it tastes really good. If you want to add more, you can. I'm slicing the jackfruit into small pieces. I'm done slicing the jackfruit. This is what it looks like. You just want to make sure that everything is sliced into small pieces. I'm going to cook the sliced jackfruit. I'm adding to the pan and I'm just going to cook only for 5 minutes. You want to put it on medium to high, and you have to keep on stirring because you don't want it to stick to the pan. And after that, I'm going to blend it. I'm going to just puree it really well. It's done cooking. See, this is the way it should be looking. I'm adding it to the blender so I can puree it. I'm done. This is the way the jackfruit should be looking. It's more like a preserve. So see how it's a nice and creamy texture? This is what you want it to look like. And make sure you take like a big pan because you'll be doing a lot of stirring, and because it helps when you have a bigger pan to be stirring this, because you'll be adding the jaggery and all that, and you'll be mixing it really well. You had to be constantly stirring it really well. Add a little ghee to the pan before you do add the puree because it helps it from sticking to the pan. I'm going to be pouring the jaggery. I'm using a strainer because if there's any lumps or anything, it can get on the strainer. And continue to stir while you're putting the jaggery. I'm going to pour the rest of the jaggery into the jackfruit. This is one of my favorite desserts. I love eating halwas. When we were kids, my parents used to bring halwas for us, and we used to really enjoy it. This is not really hard to make. It's just you had to constantly stir. This is my mom's recipe. This is the color that you want it to turn into. It's going to keep on getting darker, and darker the better. Continue to stir. It's kind of like making jelly preserve, same concept. This is a jackfruit preserve basically, and you continue to stir until it gets thickened. And you can have somebody help you in the house because it takes a long time. In the beginning it does bubble up and sometimes splashes, so it's best to keep it between medium high to medium low. I'm adding about 2 teaspoons of ghee. As it's getting thick, it helps you to stir better when you're adding the ghee. I'm adding a teaspoon of cardamom powder. I'm adding some more ghee. As it's thickening, I'm just adding more. It's easy to stir too, and it gives it a nice taste. The ghee gives a really nice flavor to the Chakka halwa. I'm adding about half teaspoon of ginger powder. It's a dry ginger powder and it gives a nice flavor to the halwa. I'm also adding a little bit more ghee. When you add the ghee, it helps it stir too, and as well as it gives a nice flavor. A lot of the water got absorbed, so it's thickening up a lot. I'm adding more cardamom powder. You can add as much as you like. I added about 2 teaspoons of cardamom powder right now. Just continue to stir. It's getting thick. I added some fried cashew and raisins. If you don't want to add it, you don't have to, but I added some. See, it's nice and thick. Just a little bit more. I'm going to be stirring until it becomes a little bit more thick. Okay, it's almost there. You just have to stir a little bit more because it's coming out of the pan, so it's almost getting there. See, this is what you want. It's bouncing off the pan. Chakka Halwa is done. See, when I lift it off, it doesn't fall off really easily. It smells really good. I'm going to put the Chakka Halwa in 2 pans. I have greased with butter. It's really hot, so you want to put it in a pan and then leave it overnight. It tastes better the next day. I'm just spreading it around with a spoon. I just wanted to make sure that everything is spread out evenly and it looks good. Chakka Halwa is ready and it tasted really good. I hope you guys will try to make this dish. It's not that hard. I believe you can make it too. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.